What's up, guys? Might be aka Fony. Welcome to Indie for Breakfast. Hey, it's been a while. Must be something pretty amazing for me to fire up the old DX toy and go ahead and rip up one of them Indie for Breakfasts. Yes, it is definitely something that I am very, very excited about and very excited to basically tell everybody about. Because check this out. This is a game with some bunch of locks over here. What is this? I saw on their website they actually had a little video showcasing this. I'll tell you what it is in just a minute once I figure out how the rest of the game goes. So check this out. A little bit of backstory here. First, Fract OSC. It's actually a OSC probably for oscillator or something. It is a musical exploration game. I know quite a bit about the core of the game because I played Fract, the indie game, back in probably like February 2011 or something crazy like that. Like seriously, it was I actually recorded an Indie for Breakfast before I even started calling them Indie for Breakfasts, right? Before I even started calling them that, I recorded this thing and I was like, you know what? No one's gonna want to watch this, right? Because I was basically gushing over this game that was nice. I like the little graphics here. That was essentially, see, right click. That's pretty intuitive. And I have a door. So I was practically gushing about this game that you basically run around, you do all these musical style puzzles, and I hate calling them puzzles. You know, they're puzzles. Yes, they're puzzles. Yeah, okay, yes, they're puzzles. But the reward is so good because it's not just like like finish and it's all like bloop bloop, unlock the door, right? It's not like that. Like you finish something, you finish a puzzle and. Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay. Yes, you unlock a door. But the way that it does it, it's so musically. It just it's just good. It is just so good, and you don't have to be a musically inclined person in order to really get into this, into the game. Well, I don't know what this one. I mean, this one so far, it actually looks and feels a whole lot like the indie game that I played. So you are basically this faceless, feetless avatar. You cannot jump. And just naturally, I hit the shift key to run, and of course I run. So it looks like they have run and walk. I've actually gone through and played with the menus a little bit, and I've actually logged into my YouTube channel. I'm not entirely sure what that does just yet. I'm pretty sure I can't upload this episode. Just like click a button, upload the entire episode. Hey. We have, but so anyways, the indie game had this gigantic construct in the center of the map, and you kind of run around the perimeter, and you do these puzzles that basically allow you to move on to the next area. And honestly, judging by this, without them basically completely rehashing the original, I can already see that happening. I have 3 spires here, or 3 monoliths of sorts. Then of course I have a plug up there that I'm guessing this gigantic Edison is gonna just plug right into that. Let's go ahead and run off to the corners. Again, the Fract indie game. I don't know if that exists. Hey, I don't know if that actually exists in this game yet, or in like a level or something. Oh, hey. Then I will raise the volume to max. And big stuff will happen. Ah, look at that, and I've activated it. But if not, you can probably still get it. Fract the indie game, you can probably just Google that. Go and check it out because even that standalone is such a cool experience, and that's why I recorded the episode. It was only 30 minutes. It's all you're gonna get out of the Fract indie game, not Fract OSC. 2 different things completely. I'm digging this. The sounds, by the way, if it stays true to the original, which I'm sure it does. This is actually a little bit different. The interface elements. These are very much like a soft synth, honestly, which is good. The whole thing is basically music, or music oriented. So I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of the pieces are very much. Can I swim in this game? I don't even know. Okay, that is resounding no. Where am I? All right, where am I? Okay. Anyways, yeah. So we have a slider. And then, of course, we have a knob, or a pot, as we call it. So let's see what we have over here. Let me guess. We got knob, slider. How about a push button, or like a toggle of some sort? We're missing a toggle. What do we have? Oh, hold down. Oh, that's simple enough. I'd count that as a toggle. I'm toggling them. And they are doing that. Sure, why not? Honestly, I have a Roland JP8080 and a Korg MS2000R sitting within arm's reach, and there's nothing like that on it at all. So I'm guessing that is something that is just teaching you how to click and pan. That's what it is. It's a tutorial phase. I'm moving. It's a tutorial thing, and I'm moving now. I'm going up. So I guess I was pretty accurate when I called it a plug. I'm about to plug this giant thing in the hoo-ha. In the you-know-what's-it. In the buttocks. And it's gonna sound beautiful. Are you kidding me? Then I will gladly walk up the ramp that appeared. How did they do that? Did I just happen to be standing there? Damn. I'm moving again. Okay. All right. Whew. Oh, hey. Epcot Center. I don't think that's where I'm at, but yeah. See, repeating themes. So we're looking at here is basically everything I saw before. That one over there, that was the pot. That was the slider. This was the funky thing, was it not? Oh, do I have it mixed up? I don't remember. But let's go ahead and just go this way. This color is a bit more pleasing. So basically, every sound in this game and every soundscape that you hear is gonna be like listening to that delicious THX sound. You know what I'm talking about, right? You get a good set of headphones or a good speaker system, or you're sitting in the movie theater. It's all like Dolby THX something. I don't even know what the hell it is. But yeah, that is what every sound of this game is like. It sounds amazing. And you know what? I actually want to say that every sound is probably generated. This is pretty self-explanatory. I'm standing in a thing, and let me guess. Yeah, right click brings up your special vision. Oh, we have colors, recurring themes. Remember that, folks. What is this thing? Oh, I'm standing on a like an udder of some sort. Maybe it's supposed to represent the pillars. I don't know. I click on anything? I cannot click on anything. I click on this. Oh, it's like a flight path. Oh, that's simple enough. Takes you back to the beginning. All right. Well, I kind of undoes everything that I just did. So let's go ahead and go back. Should be simple enough. And indeed it is. We fly on back to where I was. Now, can I just thank you. Let's keep moving in I guess whatever feels natural, which again, I'm sure the game is probably designed to kind of help steer you into the right direction by putting interesting things in certain areas. So going back to what I said about, I think every sound is generated. I guess I can't walk up that. Okay. The file size is actually pretty small. Considering this is a very sound-driven game, a file size of I think it's like less than a gig. That is pretty impressive. There's a lot of sounds going on. Now, there are these things called demos, and I mentioned it before. I've played other games that kind of gave me the demo feel. And I don't mean demo in the sense that you're playing a game, part of a game or something. Okay, there's clearly things I have to move here. I mean demos in the sense that I have to push this thing. Somebody writes up a string of code that's like 64 kilobytes, and then you execute the file, and all of a sudden you're surrounded by these crazy visualizations and music and everything that you think there's no way it could have fit into a 64 kilobyte file. Now, some of you guys are much more savvy than I am. I'm more of from a musician standpoint, I was extremely impressed with things you could do. There's a lot of music going on. Oh, hey, there we go. Okay, hold on a second. I have a couple of colors here that are... Okay, yes. I have another room over there. Just gonna break that. Oop. Over here. I guess I'll stand right here and do it. Can I? Oh. There's gotta be another platform or something for me to stand on. Is that right? Oh, I guess there's only one way to. Everything's broken, so I'm guessing there's only one way to actually view it. So let's go back up here. Again, I've not actually gone through here at all, so I'm still trying to get the gist of what where their mind's at, right? Where the brain's at when they make these puzzles here. But I have something all the way back here that's way out of the way. I can't do anything about that. I'm guessing I should attach this to that one. Alright, well that's a start, isn't it? I guess I'm building a structure then. Ah. Ah, it sounds beautiful. So, going back to my whole thing about demos and whatnot, the reason why I bring that up is because I think that what we're dealing with here is a system that is creating every sound that you hear as you play. That has to make sense. That can't not make sense. That makes sense. Now, let's see. If I move that thing down and over, or up and over, I could probably complete the next step. Yes. Wow. It sounds really good. I have the music up much louder than my voice right now. But for you guys, for the sake of actually being able to hear what the fuck I'm saying, I will go ahead and turn it down just a little bit. But surely even with that, you can definitely hear how much cool stuff there is. Oh, look, there's an arrow basically telling me to go up. Go look up. Is there another board piece to move? I don't think so. The fact that it's generating every sound is actually pretty cool, you know? I don't know if that's true, but I wouldn't doubt it. Especially since they have this studio thing, which we'll go and play with in a minute. They have this studio element. Oh, is that thing out of alignment? Is that it? No. No, that's right, that's right. Everything is pumping. Is there one that's missing? No. See, I kill it. Interesting. I wonder what it is that... Wait, do I have to jump off this thing to get in there? It's pointing up. I have to figure out what element I have to move somewhere. I know I had it right the first time then. But I can't cross this. So what happens if I go through this beam? Does this beam push me around? That's a no. And the arrow, oh, I had to click the damn arrow. Man, I hovered my mouse over before. I didn't do anything. I hovered my mouse over and I clicked on it. I think I was too far away. Well, there you go. Simple. Beautiful game. And it's the geometry is not very complex. And it doesn't need to be. It's like Tron, right? You go back and watch old Tron, and it kind of looks like shit. But I mean, still, they still do a good job of capturing that, the feel, and some of the scenes are just like it's almost like, yeah, you don't feel like you're in a computer. You feel like you're in an old computer when you watch old Tron, right? That's what it is. That makes perfect sense. So this world is in chaos, and I'm essentially rebuilding it using music. And I could see some of the smaller constructs that's the one I actually visited before, because there's the entrance that I came down. So see, that's where I started. Aha! This is called progress in this. Is that a thing for me to do? Okay. It looks like some kind of weird thing. And everything moves. I mean, honestly, like, if I did drugs, I mean, this would be the most amazing game ever. Oh. Oh, there is something here. Why didn't I see this before? Is there any? Okay, let's see. We have a spoon to the beat. All right, so let's see. I guess I have to find a whatever the rhythm is. Dun, 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 right there. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know if that's correct, actually. Oh. Oh, look at that. I guess I have to get one more. Let's, it's not like putting another one in. I kinda like that a little bit better. Interesting, I can't put... The shape is very interesting. Why do I take them all out? Okay, this is a clue. Boom, boom. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Let's go back to the other one real quick. Hey, what are you? You are nothing, actually. Hey, you're broken, that's the problem. Alright, so let's keep going around the circle here. I'm guessing we'll find another one. Yep, thank you. And there's another one over here, perhaps? There is nothing here. There is a synth playing that I did not configure. Is it in the middle, perhaps? That's where I came from. Okay, maybe I don't have the right pattern. It's a pattern, so I can't make my own music and get by. I have to make their music and get by. I see how it is. So I'll go ahead and put in the two pieces that it clearly asked me for, and then I'll go back to this other section over here. Maybe that'll be rebuilt. I'm gonna take kind of a shortcut here. And that's, oh, it works, all right. All right, I guess I got too creative for it. There you go. Is that right? Did anything change over here? Nope, thing's still down. We didn't see what these things do, though. Nothing, it looks like. Is the goal to get rid of all of the things, I wonder? Alright, so I'm building a key of some sort, looks like. But anywhere I put this. Oh no. No, not at all, actually. Oh! I think I had that beat already before. Oh, wait. Okay, no, not quite. Alright, yeah, so I do have to build their beat. No problem. No problem. I can figure that out. Bitch, I've been using step sequences since I was like 5. Give me a break. Alright, let's see. What do you have? Oh, dang. We got 2 lanes of this one. Alright, so 2 lanes. Get a little bit of thing there. This thing is what I don't understand yet. I think somebody with general puzzle knowledge or general puzzle ability would probably look at that and be like, oh, I know exactly what that is. But we're gonna go and alternate here. And we're gonna add a bit of a step to it. No, it definitely wants me to put something here. Dang. It's, you know what's funny? Like that was basically born of just feeling that. Like I knew that would sound good there, and I did it and it worked. Now, there's a couple other things that sounded good there a little bit, but it was the instrumentation itself and the way that it sounded that like, it was a groove. It was a groove. The way the other rhythm and everything was, it just kind of felt good. And I unlocked it, so I unlocked a synth. So, let me see here. All right, so I just came from Funky World over there. Let's keep going. No real. Again, it's whoa, 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 what the hell? I'm falling. I'm gonna die. I'm dead. All right, well. Oh, it's not actually gonna kill me? It's gonna make me fall? What the hell? Oh, great. Wow. It's very interesting. You fall and you don't die, but you to explore this thing? Or is it eventually going to just say, nah, you failed. Let's go and keep falling off and see what happens. Yeah, this is like limbo down here. This should do it. D-Res, go! Alright, so check this out. I would love to keep going, but I feel like I have other things that I need to show you. Yeah, move closer. Like the studio. And you know, we can spend a lot of time in that studio, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. Exit, go to studio. I'm not entirely sure what that means just yet, or how. Everything had locks on it, but there was a button that said unlock, so I went to go put in my YouTube information. Now, you don't put in your YouTube information here in the game itself. You actually put it in. It fires up a web page. So let's go to that studio thing. That weird, kind of like dome-esque deal. I unlocked some kind of oscillator, I think. I unlocked the sequencer, actually, it looks like. Hey, there you go. I unlocked the sequencer. It looks, I've unlocked a few things. There you go. A tone. Oscillator, okay. And then volume. We'll keep it. Yeah, that's cool. Nothing else, though. So what is that? Tails, here we go. So we go, boom. Can we move this around? Whoa. Oh, I see. It's loading up different sequencers. So I've I've unlocked the pattern sequencer for this synth on this side, this particular synth. And this is another synth of sorts, and this is another synth of sorts. And so over here, I can basically plug things in. Let's hit play. Yep. And this is my pitch. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm so used to clicking and removing. So this is why I said we just go check this out now, because I'm gonna get lost in it. Let's put a root in here. I have a bit of a... I see, because I have a missing... Let's keep it simple up here in this range. Right there's fine. And what is this now? Ah, it's the second pattern. So I can write one pattern here, and then write another pattern here. And then, let's see, it's still playing this one. Definitely not playing this anymore. Yeah. And what does this button do? Clear pattern. No. So how to get to switch patterns? I guess that's the other things I'm going to be unlocking. Let's do this. Because we're already here. Let's go to Studio. There it is. Unlock Studio. You will permanently unlock all studio features that cannot be undone. Sure. That's it, huh? Oh, I see that I have yellow stuff everywhere. Ah, here we go. Ah, yes, this makes more sense. So this would be 2. That's my second pattern piece. And then I can this is the song timeline. All this stuff makes sense, man. I know all this stuff. Save song, load song, mute, solo. Bam. And that it looks like I play on this right here. And that plays that pattern. So as I play, it'll go over. Then, there you go. Then, pattern 2, and then nothing. Oh, look, I'm sorry. That would be nothing. There you go. Like that. I'm in spacebar like I'm using actual transport in a sequencer. Let's unlock everything, see what it does. Mass, gravity, velocity, orbit, echo, velocity, shake, kick, bend. Oh, interesting. Echo, grit, shimmy, and haste. I didn't even play with the sound over here. So let's go ahead and actually, we'll go back to this. We'll play this on loop if we can here. What did it start recording? Oh, I can't record anything. I guess that's if I want to actually send it up to YouTube, right? Okay. Then we'll go over here. We can play with some of the other elements. Oh, nice. There's like an LFO that's on the entire thing. Control it. So what that means, if I drop the tone and give it a nice low, well, everything's very high. So let me actually play. We'll place it a little bit lower. I don't think this is a lead oscillator because we unlocked it already, if you guys recall. Okay, and let's see. It's gonna play all these things again. No. Just play this one. Thank you. Why don't I get it to stay fixed on this? Well, let's go back. We'll leave it on the first one. And you know what? Because the first one is very, very abrasive. Like I wouldn't actually write a track that had that repeating a billion times over. Let's go ahead and actually go back here, and we're gonna piece it out a little bit, kind of like how I was playing with it before. Give it a little bit of some breaks here, so that way it's not just, it's very abrasive. Because more now starting to sound a little Aphex Twin here. A little bit better. So you can play everything else over here. I like that. Haste is very interesting. There you go. All right, now let's go ahead and play with this one over here. What we got? What's this down here? Oh, save synth. Wow, is all this stuff down here? Holy crap! God, I feel like I'm an APB again. Hey guys, I forgot to hit the volume thing over there. Was anybody clenching at that? Huh? Sorry. All right, let's see. Pinch, bend, kick, shake. I'm guessing that is the drum. Let's go ahead and spin it around here. And we're gonna switch to, was that blue? Right? Yeah, blue. I unlocked it, so here we go. Ooh. Make it like. No. Nope. You guys are just along for the ride now. Now let's see what this does. Not a lot there. Oops. Wait. Blue, yeah, blue. Okay, blue. That's this guy. Definitely. It's like a 303, actually. I see. What is this? Let's see. And let's see here. Not a lot yet now. I hear it. Yep. A little bit more breathing room there whenever you pull it down. This one you can actually hear every note that's being punched, right? This one sounds more like you're actually playing bass a little bit slower. So basically this is like your average bass player. And this is Flea, if that makes any sense. I guess the bend should be... Yeah, I hear it. A little bit. Let's play with this thing. I'm making like the worst song ever, but you guys get the gist. This things actually have polyphony. So let's go ahead and do it a solid here. And let's see. Pull this down. And we'll pull this down. I'll come over here. Interesting, it's not very loud. It is polysynth, but it's not very loud at all. There we go. This is the attack velocity, I guess. So attack and release is what it is. So if I drop this all the way, then that's just gonna gate like really fast. Yep. Dun, dun, dun. So basically, this is kind of like your pads, or some of your more drifting leads. Let me actually go to mute everything else. What's this down here? Oh, it's how many times to play that, I guess? Looks like it. Yeah. How many times to play that before we move on to the next one? You can build entire songs in this thing. That is pretty impressive. So this is if you want to build something, think Fez. That's a game that I think everyone's played. I'm sure. Let's do this. We're gonna build very long single notes. Yeah. You kind of feel me a little bit? Let me lower this velocity, increase the release a little bit, or lower the attack. So what the attack is how quickly it hits a note. So if I bring this down all the way, it's going right into the note. Like, it doesn't bullshit around with the fade in. It just goes boom right into a note, right? Right? Now if I pull this up a little bit, you kind of have more of a gradual lead. It's kind of like, hey, look, I brought you this note. I love explaining things like this, right? It's fun. Now, gravity, let's see what this does. Gravity seems to introduce another oscillator, another layer or something. Or maybe it's a phase or something that you're playing with. Yeah, there's a noise filter. This is clean, much cleaner. When I add a noise filter, it gives it more of that kind of low-resy 8-bit feel, that's what gives you the Fez kind of sound. A little bit higher, though. Look at, there's 2 layers to it. I see that there's 2... no, that's not it. That's it. Let's see. So mass, this is simple. The lower it is, the bulkier the sound. All this is basically is a high pass filter. So you're taking all the bass out, all the low end, so you only have that tinny high end. And this is where you get some of your trance builds, right? They have this sound of this. It's this really kind of distant sound, right? Maybe it sounds kind of like very actually kind of difficult to do with this particular synth. But you kind of slowly build it, and you bring it in. It's bigger and bigger. People are like, "Oh my god, I want so much." What is it called? Molly now. So much E. I'm tripping balls. Someone please rub my shoulder, right? And there you go. And the beat comes in crazy. Probably not the best example, but you get it. Turn off the echo. And you have a dry, thin synth. And Orbit just makes it boring. Yeah, that's like your phaser right there. Phaser, flanger. It's kind of difficult to explain. It's like taking two sounds and kind of like rubbing them together, but offsetting them just slightly. It's really cool effect. In this case, it sounds like it's two oscillators that are being detuned. Very cool. Very, very cool. Anyways, can I load a synth, huh? Oh, look at this. Funk bass. Load. Whoa, bitch. I did not know you could do all this. Oh my god, this whole thing just took another... I thought it was something simple. I was trying to show you guys some of these basic-ass things, and look at this. I can do all this crazy stuff. Look, there's an envelope amp here. So we're gonna talk about attack and all that stuff. This is it right here. Look at that. There it is. That's what I was talking about when it says, "Here's your note, sir." And then, allow me to show you this note. Very slowly. See? Wow. Yep. Yes, we can build. If we pitch it down enough, we can actually build a nice, sexy wah wah wah. Let's see. It should be the bottom of it here. Oh, I guess it doesn't get that low. Where am I at here? I'm still not really high. Let's see. Oh yeah, no, it does get low. Bum, bum, bum. Not too much of that. Oh man, there's so much potential here. I thought it was something just incredibly simple, and I was so wrong. Make it a high pass. And we'll bring in the tail here. And that means we can do this kind of cool pulsing thing. Yeah, see? I got a high pass. There we go. We basically created a notch filter, so we're only having a very, very thin band. But because this is a low pass filter and a high pass filter, it's very difficult to explain. Basically, we're taking the very end of the spectrum and both ends of the spectrum. We're squeezing them together until we have this very thin, notch essentially of sound coming through, and we can tweak that a little bit and really drive it nuts. Wow, I did not know all this stuff was on here. I'm so happy that I clicked on the load synth button. Let's go back over here. Let's go and actually lower this a little bit, because we're going to play some of the other stuff. By the way, go buy the game, right? I mean, like, seriously. Even if you don't play with music, still, a chip pad. There you go. It's probably just call it Fez, right? Let's see what this sounds like. Volume's up, but I'm muted over here. Oh, man. You can make that much sexier, actually. We do it like this. Then we go over here and we play with this. This is great, man. Wow. A little bit, not too much. That's a bit extreme. We'll get the full range here. Yes. Through the LFO. There's a sweet spot in here. Nah, that's it. I like this. Interesting verb effect. Huh. Wow, very dancey already. This is crazy. They did such a good job with this. Such a basic-ish thing. The dopest lead ever. Let's plug it in and see what it does. Okay, this thing has, there's just so much attached to that, it's not working out. There is, hold on a second. There is a gigantic compressor on everything. You could hear it because this thing gets so loud that when you're playing here, it drowns out everything else. And you hear in between every note, there's like a breath that's being taken. You hear it like sucking in. And this thing is just, yeah. Anyways, it gives it a lot of punch. Wow. You know what? That's it right there. That's yeah, there's a gigantic compressor on it. Where's it at? Oh, this is insane. This is crazy. You know what? I want to play this with like the Oculus Rift. I want to get in here and Minority Report this. I would love to write something in kind of like this crazy trippy virtual environment. Like just like I don't even have to be on drugs, you know? Like I just being in an environment like I can just kind of look around and move stuff around and do all this. I think that would be so incredible. So those of you guys who know me, you know that I am very, very big into music. And so, yes, I am drawn to these kinds of things. That doesn't necessarily mean that I'm entirely biased. This is definitely a very cool game. I love these kind of music-focused games. For the price, $15, $14.99. I think right now you get it 10% off for the next several days, week actually, for $13.49, 10% off. Typical Steam first week sale, right? Definitely worth it. Even if you don't get in here and play with this at all. Like I haven't even played with any of the other features. I mean, is there actually other songs? Load songs. See what they have. Oh yeah, see, look, here he is. There's actually an entire, yeah, I didn't even get to the drums. I did not even play with drums. Don't even know where they're at. But look at everything's moving to the beat. Is it not? It is. It's insane. They did such a good job. Such an incredible job for this whole thing. This is your transport timeline here. That's crazy. Wow. Well, there you go, guys. Game's called Fract OSC. They took a very cool indie game, very simple, and they created this insane construct that is like, I mean, this is like the future of making music, man. If I could sit here again, if I could sit here and just play with this kind of stuff. This is your kick right here. Yeah. Sexy bass. Anyways, yeah, I still don't know where the drums are at exactly. I see him down here at the bottom. Right? That's easy enough. But you know what? I'll figure it out on my own. For now, we need to sign off. I have no idea how long we've been here. But I'm gonna go buy a goddamn Oculus Rift and jump in this bitch until it tells me to like Fract on Facebook or something weird. But until then, at least I'll be able to enjoy it. Very, very cool stuff. Mike B, aka Fony. Andy for breakfast. Fract OSC. I'll see you guys later.